Welcome. This is day 20 of the yoga challenge. So please join me for a short practice. When I say short, it'll be a little over 30 minutes, but that's pretty short for me. So let's begin. Please stand if you're not already standing. And let's warm our bodies up, shake everything out. And let's take some deep cleansing breaths to get started. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Always check the posture. Up again, inhale. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower down. Now keep the feet flat on the floor, check the posture, and bring the arms up, inhale. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace. Reaching and breathing, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Keep those abs in tight throughout. Now check the posture again. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. We're going to warm up our midsections first, and then we'll get started with the practice, but the warm-up will take a while. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhale. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhale. Exhale, arms all the way up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the parallel position, parallel to the floor and to each other. Nice and tall, and then reach forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart. You keep those abs in tight and stand nice and tall. And then release. Bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together. Straighten the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Opening the chest, breathing. And if you want a little more, bend the knees. Knees over the feet. Keep that chest open. Arms low, high, or anywhere in between. Abs in tight. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, either hold it here with that chest open or arch back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. And then release the whole, nice and tall, inhaling. Exhale, bring those shoulders up by the ears. Keep them back, but bring them up by the ears. Arms are just relaxed. And then release, long arms, long neck. Keep the shoulders back, but try to imagine touching the floor with the fingertips or the ceiling with the top of the head. Then release. Bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch to the side, staying in the same plane. Weight evenly distributed on both feet. Abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align the left shoulder and feel the stretch up the right side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch in the same manner on this side of your body. Weight evenly distributed on both feet. Abs in tight. Bring the left shoulder back as you reach, look up. Align the right shoulder and feel the stretch up the left side of your body. Breathing, staying in that same plane. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bend the knees. Knees over the feet. I'll turn to the side. In this Utkatasana, fierce or chair pose. Look up at the fingertips if you can. Push out through the glutes as you're bent at the hips. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, either stretch upward or arch back. Reaching back, jaw closed for a better stretch of the neck. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture again, and let's take another deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. Great big circles, loosening up the torso as you roll. Then straighten the arms for full range of motion. Breathing. And shake everything out, moving your hips from side to side. Shake your feet out like you're shaking water up. Your midsection should be pretty well warmed up. We're going to work on our head and necks in a bit, but first put the hands on the front of the thighs. Keep the shoulders back and down, and keep the upper arms near the torso, bending at the hips. Lengthen the spine as you bend at the hips. If you modify and bend those knees, you just won't get the same hamstring and glute stretch, but do what works for your body. Again, head and neck, an extension of the spine. Lengthen, push out to the glutes when you're bent at the hips. And then release and just relax down. Head, neck, and arms relax. Breathing. Keeping the legs and hips stationary, you may rotate the upper body to the right. Your fingertips can be on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle, or they can be on the floor or blocks or any kind of prop that you have. In a fluid motion, rotate over to the other side. In the same stretch, fingertips on the back of the left thigh, calf, or ankle, or on the floor, or a prop. Breathing. Then come back to the center. Let the upper body just relax down. Abs in tight, breathing. And then slowly round up, one vertebra at a time. Head, neck, and arms relax. And as the head comes up, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing. Again, feeling the stretch up the sides of your body. Before we do our heads and necks, nice and tall, let's take another deep cleansing breath. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower down. Now keeping the shoulders back and down, hips tucked under, nice and tall. Turn and look over the right shoulder. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Center, front, inhale. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Center, front, inhale. Exhale, lower the chin to the chest. Press the chin into the chest. Release. With a heavy head, roll over to the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down. Always feel the stretch up the opposite side of the neck. If you have any neck issues, only roll in the front. If not, heavy head, close the jaw and go back to the center back. Heavy head, right shoulder. Keep your head heavy throughout this part of the posture. Now center, front, pressing the chin into the chest with that very heavy head. Release. Let's go in the opposite direction now. Heavy head throughout. Right ear over the right shoulder. Check the posture. Back if you can. Left shoulder. Front, pressing the chin into the chest. Release. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, shake everything out, moving your hips from side to side, shaking each foot out as if you're shaking off water. Now we're going to work on the lower part of our body some and then add a little balance to it. So start with your feet about twice the width of your shoulders apart. Feet maybe slightly out, but not too much. Hands on the waist or the hips. Push the hips forward. Push the hips back. Push the hips forward again. Roll to the left, bending that left knee. Roll back, straightening the legs. Roll to the right, bending the right knee. Roll forward, pretty much straightening those legs. Let's go in the opposite direction. Roll right, roll back, roll left, and roll forward. Back to the center, take a deep breath in. Exhale, toes out, heels in. So your feet are about a 45-degree angle. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, stretch to the right, right knee over the right foot. Up, inhaling. Exhale, left. Do the same on this side. Keep those abs in tight throughout. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right. You may repeat that or reach down toward the floor. Keep those abs in tight. Lengthen the spine. Up, inhaling. Exhale, whatever you did on the right side, do on the left side as well. Up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat one of those or cross over. Reach up, look up, abs in tight. Back to the center, inhaling. Exhale, whatever you did on the right, try to do on the left as well. Breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, arms up. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. I'm going to bring my feet in just a bit because now when I bend my knees, I want both knees to go over the feet. At the same time, hips are down, abs are in tight, palms up and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake everything out. Now we'll add the bit of balance to our warm-up. So focus on a spot in front of you that doesn't move. I'm going to have my hands on my waist. You can have them on your hips, your waist, or you can just have them out. Nice and tall. I'm doing the right side first. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring the right knee up in the front. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, right knee up in the front. Rotate it to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side. Rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, bring that left knee up in the front. Lower it, inhaling. Exhale, up in the front. Bring it out to the side. Lower to the side, inhaling. Exhale, left knee up to the side. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, up to the side, rotate it to the front and lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, right side again. Exhale, bring that right leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point the toe, flex the foot. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, out to the side. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Don't forget to focus on your spot. Bring it back to the back. See, I should focus on my spot. Back to the back, leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling, left side now in the same manner. Exhale, left leg forward. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, out to the side. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, back to the back. Tighten that glute. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Up, inhaling. Exhale, shake everything out. Very good. Now, time flies when you're having fun. We're going to do a quick sun salutation. So, I say quick, not one of my longer ones, but not my shortest. So, stand at the front of your mat, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, either stretch upward or arch back. Reaching back, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Then up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, bending at the hips, and just come down. Just let the upper body relax down. Abs in tight, breathing. Now you may either come into Ardha Uttanasana with the fingertips on the floor, pushing out through the glutes, head and neck, and extension of the spine, or bring the palms all the way down to the floor or blocks into Uttanasana. Legs are as straight as possible, abs in tight, no stress on the head and neck. Breathing. Now bend the knees enough to slide the left and the right foot back. Hip width apart, hips in the air. Up on those toes, push the heels down, head between the arms. Lengthen the torso and arms and rotate those shoulders down from the outside so the triceps are somewhat facing downward. Push out through those glutes and breathe in this downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathing. You can always modify on your knees if you need to. Keep those abs in tight throughout. Now lower the hips to a plank or a high hover position. Stay high on those shoulders. Try to make sure your rear end's not sagging or sticking up. Head and neck are an extension of the spine as you're breathing. Keep those core muscles engaged. Holding yourself in a nice straight line as best you can. And now open to the right to a side plank. You can modify with the left or lower knee on the floor. You can have the heel of one foot up against the toes of the other, or stack the feet on top of each other. Focus on your posture and your breathing. You can lower the upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhale back down to a plank. Make sure you're stable. And then open to the other side. And a side plank here. And try to do whatever you did on the other side, on this side as well. Focus on your posture and your breathing. You want to lower that upper arm above the head. Bring it back up, inhaling. Exhaling back to a plank. Check that posture. Hips back up into the air, up on those toes. And again, come into that downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. And if you're not modifying on your knees, walk your dog, keeping the toes on the floor and the abs in tight throughout. Bend one knee as you push the other heel closer to the floor. And switch up back and forth at your own pace. Reaching, breathing, feeling the stretch up the back of your legs. Walking your dog. Then push both heels down. Lower the hips again to a plank or a high hover position. Check that posture. Try to make sure you're high on the shoulders and breathing. Now bend the knees on the floor, tops of the feet on the floor. You can come back to either a puppy pose with the head and forearms on the mat and the rear end up, or slide all the way down to a moon position, resting the rear end on the heels, or as close as you can, arms still outstretched, head and neck relaxed, abs in tight, breathing. Pick your heads up, slide the arms down, elbows and forearms on the mat. Clasp your fingers together and come into a low hover quickly. Well, I say quickly, but briefly. We're not going to hold it too terribly long. Breathing. And now lower the quads and the tops of the feet to the floor. And you'll be in this elbow cobra. Look up high. You can change to a sphinx if you want, placing the forearms on the floor and the palms on the floor in front of you. Look up and breathe. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Now you may hold it here, breathing, or palms on the floor beside the rib cage, elbows close to the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and come all the way up to a full cobra. High on those shoulders. Look up and breathe. Now bend the knees enough to plant the toes in the floor behind you. Pick those hips up into the air. Up on those toes. Push the heels down again. Come into that downward facing dog. Breathe. You want a little more here. Push that right heel closer to the floor and bring the left leg up as an extension of the torso and arms, hips squared off. Breathe. And then if you want, you can bend the knee and open the hip. Straighten it back up, square the hip off, and lower, inhaling. Exhale, push that heel down and bring the left leg up in the same manner, hips squared off. Breathe. And then bend that knee and open the hip if you did it on the other side. Straighten it back up, lower, inhaling. Exhale, push those heels down toward the floor. Abs in tight, breathe. And now lower the hips enough to slide the left and the right foot up at the front of your mat into Ardha Uttanasana. And you may hold it here in Ardha Uttanasana or lower the palms down into Uttanasana. Whichever you choose, focus on your posture and your breathing. Now release and just relax. And you may round up one vertebra at a time, head, neck, and arms relaxed as we did before, or arms at your ears or your sides, flatten the back as you slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, either stretch upward or arch back, reaching back, breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Check the posture, nice and tall. And let's take a deep cleansing breath. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower. And now let's get down to the floor without using our hands or our arms for support. But of course, if you need that support, please use your resources. So, seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, and arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Release the hold. Relax the hands on the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down one vertebra at a time. And as your head reaches the floor, arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with those arms and slowly bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Now remember, if you have any kind of back issues, you're going to want to bend the knees and then straighten the legs up. Want that lower back against the floor and those abs in tight. Point the toes. Flex the feet, pushing out through the heels. Relax the feet. Really try to allow the shoulders to rest down to the surface below you. And roll those feet from side, actually rolling those feet, lubricating the ankles. And then turn and roll in the opposite direction. Just circle those feet. And then point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet and open the legs. Place the hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure down. Keep that lower back against the floor. If you can keep the legs straight and the shoulders on the floor, you can slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles. But keep the pressure on those open legs and breathe. Point the toes and feel the stretch. Flex the feet and feel the stretch. Relax the feet. Release the hold. Bring the legs up, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing. Abs in tight, rolling from side to side. We're going to do a quick pelvic twist here, a little bit different. I want you to straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor, point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, arms at your side, slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Remember, if you do have back issues, slide those heels on the floor, bend those knees and slide. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Exhale and slowly bring that left leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe and flex the foot. Relax the foot, slide the arms up to the T position, palms down. If you have difficulty keeping the legs straight, you can use a towel or a strap to wrap around and hold it with the opposite hand, or actually the same hand as your leg is. So point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot, and cross that straight left leg over and get it as close to the floor and the right hand as possible, keeping both shoulders on the floor. Turn your head and look at that left hand. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. This is a pelvic and spinal twist. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly bring that straight left leg back up, perpendicular to the floor. Place your left hand on the back of the left thigh. Unless you're using a towel or a strap, then just hold it there. And if you can keep the legs straight, slide the hand up to the calf or the ankle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly lower that straight left leg out on the left side of your body and get it as close to the floor as you can, keeping the right glute on the floor. Turn and look at the opposite hand. Shoulders on the floor, abs in tight, breathing. Point the toe. Flex the foot, pushing out through the heel. Relax the foot. Slowly bring that straight leg up, perpendicular to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, arms at your side, arms still in the T position, and slowly lower that straight left leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. You can check and see what your 6 inches looks like, adjust if you need to. Point the toe, flex the foot, relax the foot, and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale and slowly bring that right leg up perpendicular to the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot, take a deep breath in. Exhale and cross that straight right leg over the left side of your body and get it as close to the floor and that left hand as possible. Both shoulders on the floor, turn and look at that right hand. Abs are in tight and you're breathing. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly bring that straight right leg back up perpendicular to the floor. And if you're not using a towel or a strap to keep it up, you can put your right hand on the back of the right thigh. And if you can keep the leg straight, you can slide it up to the calf or the ankle. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and slowly lower that straight right leg out on the right side of your body, getting it as close to the floor on that right side as you can, keeping the left glute on the floor. Both shoulders are on the floor. Turn and look at that left hand. If you
walking. Keep those abs in tight and breathe. Point the toe. Flex that foot, pushing out through the heel. Relax the foot and slowly bring that straight leg back up, perpendicular to the floor. Both arms in the T position, palms down. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and slowly lower that straight right leg down toward the floor, slowly and in control. You're going to end up holding it about 6 inches off the floor, breathing. When your arms are in the T position, you have a better possibility of those shoulders really staying on the floor. Point the toe, flex the foot. Relax the foot and lower to the floor, inhaling. Exhale, now slide those arms down by your hips, palms down, shoulders on the floor. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, push down with those arms, and again, slowly bring those legs up. Remember to bend the knees if you have back issues. Point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees, and slowly lower those feet to the floor, allowing the knees to open, just like gravity, pull them down. And open the arms enough so that the fingers are up and the palms are naturally, actually the palms are up and the fingers are naturally curled up. Let your shoulders rest down into the surface below. And breathe in this bottle opener posture. Now we'll prepare for Shavasana, or full relaxation. It'll be brief, but slowly slide those heels down on the floor until the legs are straight, and let the feet just flop out to the sides, and you're in that corpse posture. You may want to put something under your knees if it's uncomfortable for your back, or you may want to roll to your side even. Whatever you need to do to be comfortable. But let's take a deep breath into our systems together. Inhale through the nose, filling the lungs. And then slowly exhale through slightly parted lips. Continue to breathe on your own. But soon we'll take a deep breath in together. And when we exhale this time, we'll fist and flex and tighten everything in our bodies we can, including our faces and necks. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and tighten. And release. And just relax down. You may want to roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Allow the shoulders to rest down into the surface. Close your eyes and open your minds. Open your minds to one of your favorite safe places. Your safe place might be a place where you are alone or with your favorite person or people. If you're not already there, go there now. You're in that safe place. We'll move through your body and consciously release the joints and relax the muscles as we do. So focus first on the hands and the fingers. Relax the muscles, release the joints. As you move up the arms, release the joints in the wrists as you relax the forearms. Release the joints in the elbows as you relax the upper arms, biceps and triceps.
Relax the shoulders, the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints. The arms and shoulders are relaxed. Lower the focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles, release the joints. Allow the heels to sink deeper into the surface below you, wherever you might be in your safe place. As you move up the legs, release the joints in your ankles as you relax the shins and calves. Release the joints in your knees as you relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps and thighs. Relax the glutes. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. The legs and hips are now relaxed. The arms and shoulders are still relaxed. Focus now on the torso, beginning at the lower back and spinal area. Relax those muscles as you relax the spinal column, moving up between those muscles in the lower part of your back. Relax the obliques up the sides of your torso and relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas as you remember to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades, as well as the spinal column, moving up between the shoulder blades through the neck to the base of the skull. Now focus on the chest, relaxing the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. Relax the shoulders even more and allow them to sink deeper into the surface below you. And now relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips as you relax the tongue. Relax the cheeks, nose, ears, eyes, and temples. Relax the brow, smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull of the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and functioning perfectly. So now, from wherever you may have traveled today, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees. Hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position. Sit cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whatever works for you. Nice and tall. Then bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when we started. I hope you got what you wanted and needed. And thank you for honoring St. Jude's Hospital and the American Cancer Society by working with me on this 20th day. Thank you so much for being here. And namaste.